I'm Jessicat, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. And in this episode, well, I have a lot of junk around here, lying in random places in extremely disorganized chests. So, today is going to be about organizing. And we've got a bit of a tricky task ahead of us, because I want to copy the jungle temple we found in the last episode. Do you remember this thing over here? This is the jungle temple. I want to go back and find it. I want to take a few screenshots, and then I want to copy the layout. And that is where we are going to store our items. So get ready for some traveling, because we're gonna head off. And here we are, basically. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the journey to the jungle temple isn't that long, but it's long enough that I really don't want to go back and forth to look at the details of how it's arranged and stuff, so that's why we're going to take some screenshots and then I'll be able to work from those. So, it looks like the mossy cobblestone is just in random places, it doesn't really matter where I place it. So now, time to get screenshotting. Alright, I've gotten my screenshots, now it's time to put them to good use. We're back, but now I need to pick a spot for this. And I just realized I didn't think of that at all. I have no idea where I'm gonna build this. So why don't we explore the jungle a little bit, see what we can find. It needs to be a fairly flat area because I don't want to do any terraforming. And we need to have room to dig down, because I want to make this go into the ground. How's the mob farm doing, by the way? Ooh, more mob drops. That means it's working. Perfect. Now, I don't want it to be too far away, and I don't want it to be too far into the jungle, but I think we're going to move into a permanent jungle outpost once my resources are here. So why don't we put it between the mob farm and the chicken farm? I think that sounds like a good idea. Like right here. This would be a good spot. Well, we need a flat space. Keep forgetting that it has to be flat, so... I don't want to build it on top of the trees. Ooh, this spot looks nice. Could kind of build it into the hillside. Oops. That actually sounds like a great idea. I mean, yeah, why not? You can even see the mob farm from here. This could be my permanent outpost. It's right next to the chicken farm, which is convenient. And you can see some more of the jungle. I mean, it's jungle on all sides, really, over here. Yeah, and it's pretty close to my mine, too, I think. My mine entrance. It's just over that way. Yeah, I think I'll pick this spot right here, then. Alright, time to get to work, then. Okay, I've just been getting rid of all the stuff within this border here. I just destroyed my shears on camera. I'm gonna need a new pair of shears then. Honestly, this is a ton of fun to do. Just watch this. Watch this. Sorry for the lag. There's a bit of lag, but it's just like you sweep the shears across and it just automatically destroys everything. It's really nice. Just like that. And now I have a bunch of leaves for covering the ground and getting rid of those pesky mobs. And also for the giant tree project once I get around to starting that. Ooh. I didn't know beds could float on nothing. Wonder if it'll allow you to sleep in it like this. Well, if you've never seen the underside of the bed texture, now's your chance. It looks pretty much exactly like planks, except it's got this border around it. That's fascinating. You could totally use beds as a ceiling. You know, I bet that would look really cool, actually. I gotta try that at some point. Not now, but at some point I'm going to use beds as a ceiling, and it will look beautiful. And there we go, that's the last of it. I'll probably fill in these spaces, but yeah, that's all of the dirt and stuff removed. Now we can fill in the platform that makes the base, and I don't have all that much mossy cobblestone, just a couple of stacks, and I can always craft more because I have plenty of vines, as you can see, but it's mostly made of mossy cobblestone, which is why I'm going to scatter it liberally around here. And we got some great music coming in. Everything's perfect. Honestly, I can't wait for the new textures to get here, especially for the mossy cobblestone. The new mossy cobblestone from Japa looks so much nicer. So much nicer. I could probably put the texture pack on, then we'll see what it'll look like, or a rough approximation of it anyway. In fact, let's give it a shot. Yeah. Doesn't that look so much nicer? I think so. I think it looks a lot nicer. It doesn't quite blend as well with the green of the jungle, which has also changed, by the way. Ooh. Ooh, it's pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. First I didn't like how bubbly the cobblestone was, but I think I've gotten used to it. Skyblock has helped. I've got a Skyblock series where I play with this new texture pack. In case you haven't seen it, you might want to go check it out. But this is what Minecraft will look like in I don't know how much time it'll be. Probably a few months still. But yeah, I think it looks nice. And the mossy cobblestone looks nicer for sure. It just doesn't blend quite as well, but that's fine. Gives a bit more of an ancient feel, right? Like this temple was actually left here by some sort of old civilization, and even the moss has grown sort of faded. Guys, I've discovered a tragedy. Remember this place? Remember this beautiful little chicken coop house thing we built once? Well, there's an ocelot nearby somewhere in this direction, and when I walked in, I found this. He's gone, and under the carpet, a raw chicken and a couple of feathers. Guys, we have a murder on our hands. And I don't know whether to laugh about this or to be really mad about this. And there goes our hope of reclaiming him. Because it took me a long time to get the chicken in that exact spot. I don't know which of you watched that episode, but there was quite a lot of finagling him around, and I'm pretty sure this guy's the culprit. That chicken did not want to get in his spot. So I'm gonna have some trouble getting another one there, I think. So I'm kind of angry about that. But let's go around to this side just so I can show you the progress while I'm at it. I've built roughly 2 sides of it. The ceiling still needs to be done too. And I think it looks pretty good. Like, this is an authentic jungle temple, guys. I mean, you can't tell it's not real apart from the holes and the bed inside. You can't tell it's not an actual jungle temple. That ocelot looked weird for a second. I really like this. It's really cool. This is a really neat little project. I would like you to imagine for a second that you are exploring a jungle, that you are walking through deep foliage, pushing your way through ferns and tall grasses and vines, and then you spot a mysterious structure in the distance. Ignore that mysterious structure. That mysterious structure just kind of ruined the whole thing, didn't it? But, yeah, I mean, it's complete, and it looks so authentic. I mean, it looks like I just stumbled across it while exploring the jungle, which, I mean, I kind of did, but I mean, that was fun. But, I mean, this thing is, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm sorry, like I don't mean to brag, or at least not too much, but I'm impressed. I really like this thing. I really like the way it turned out. It's all lit up with torches on the inside, of course, which kind of ruins the illusion because only the outside is completed right now. But I like it. And the one problem I'd say is that the entrance is kind of hidden. You know, it's kind of hard to get to, and it also seems a little bit strange for it to be sunken into the ground like this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it this way. But on the other hand, the fact that the entrance is kind of out of the way might mean that hostile mobs, have a bit of trouble getting in here, which could always be a plus. And I don't know how often I'll want to approach it from this side. I'll probably more often be coming in from this side, so it makes sense. So I'll have to think about whether I want to terraform this area. It does look a little bit strange right now because there are exposed logs and things, which rarely happens in the jungle. Like here, this just sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? But other than that, and this little spot here looks very strange. Other than that, though, I think it looks pretty good. So I chopped down the tree, and it turns out that a single one of those huge 2x2 jungle trees have a lot of blocks in them. I ended up with, I think, like 3 or 4 at least stacks of leaves and about the same amount of wood, like, and quite a few vines as well, which is nice because I needed a lot of vines to craft all that mossy cobblestone, because as it turns out, there are a lot of blocks in a jungle temple too. But yes, I cleared out a little bit of a pathway. It's not an obvious pathway, but it makes the entrance a lot easier, even though I still have to jump around quite a bit in this forest to get where I want. Eventually, I'm going to have some actual official paths. But yeah, the grass is going to grow back in. I've put some actual physical grass, or whatever you call this, on top, and yeah, the tree is just gone. It's not here anymore. It took a while actually, but now it's gone. And yeah, now the entrance to this place is a little bit easier to get to. So while I've been building this place, I've been thinking about the interiors. And you know, I definitely want it to go underground. And I'd like it to be not so much themed around the old stone building, because I think this is going to be kind of my base of operations. It's kind of like my temporary-ish base over there, which has ended up being not so temporary as we've been living in it for 8 episodes, I think. But now we're finally moving out. We're moving into the jungle, as I always plan to do, and I want to center the inside of my base around this theme right here. I can't remember, I think this is spruce. The spruce and the oak wood. So I'm going to go see if I have any more of that, because if I don't, I'm going to have to go chop some more down. And I guess I should probably get a farm for those going. Although there's a taiga in that direction that's like far enough away from the jungle that I'd never have to worry about it being an eyesore, so I could always head over there and just chop down trees to my heart's content. But let's see if I have any more over here. I don't see any spruce. Okay, so I have some spruce slabs. I can get plenty of oak wood from the jungle, so I'm not too worried about that one. I'm more worried about the spruce, which it doesn't seem like I have a lot of. Do I really only have the slabs left? Wow, that's kind of worrying. There's some dark oak, but that's what I used for the chicken coop. So I guess it's time to go spruce farming then. So I went and got myself some spruce wood, a little over a stack and a half. I don't have much in my inventory right now, but trust me, there's more than there is in my inventory. And yeah, the plan is right now to have a staircase going down here, and then I want to have a long room this direction, because the problem is that right on the other side of this wall, and I don't want to dig through it, but, well, let's see. I don't know how far away it is. Right here, somewhere, trust me. Yeah, right there. There is a cliff, and I don't want to go over the cliff or through the cliff. I don't want to ruin the look of the jungle, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go in the other direction instead, and we're going to make a room in this direction. We can go pretty much as far away as we want in this direction and that direction. There is a cliff on that side, but it's pretty far away, so I don't think we need to worry about it. The only problem is, over here we run into a cave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block up this cave. There's nothing in that direction. I've lit it all up. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it. I'm going to try to make this look like it's part of the cliff. Which I cooked up some stone for that, but it actually looks like we're not going to need any stone at all. Well, maybe one piece here. But like mostly it's going to be dirt, I think. Well, maybe, yeah, so bring it up like this, and then put some dirt at the top. Whoops, don't fall down, that would be bad. But yeah, you guys see the idea, I think. So we're gonna build up like this, and we're just gonna make it look like the cave was never here, and that way we can build in there without it being discovered from the outside, you know? Because, I mean, even though nobody is realistically gonna play in this world except for me, I still want it to be, I don't know, it just feels weird to have it be possible for someone to walk into my base through a cave, so we're gonna make it a little bit trickier. Yeah, this looks about right, and like that. I think that, it's a bit too square, is the problem. Well, let's take a step back. I think that's believable. Well, it looks a little bit... I think I need to vary the dirt a little bit more. So let's give that a shot. How's that look? Yeah, it just blends in. Looks fine. I think we did a good job with the well, except for the fact that it changes suddenly to granite there, so let's replace those 2 granite blocks and then I think we're done. Yeah, I like the way this looks. Boom. Alright, yeah. That's one good job done. And then I'm also planning to have in here the things that I generally want to access the most. So probably a little respawn station up here with like a quick set of armor to equip onto me, and like a mining, some mining equipment that I can just like shoot out at me when I'm planning to go mining. I'll have a few dispensers to just give me the stuff that I need. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So let's head down here. You can see how it's coming along. Everything is cleared out now. I'm going to add in a block to cover the ceiling, I think. Although it might just be leaves. I'm not sure. Well, see, I've been debating whether to kind of preserve the jungle feeling in here by having a ceiling made of leaves, and then the wooden surroundings will make it feel like you're inside a tree or something. But I think I want to make this place feel like it's fully indoors. I want it to feel cozy, like this is home, you know? But yeah, it's exactly the same size as the jungle temple, as you can see from the ceiling. And I think I'm going to keep it that way. I think I'm going to have multiple floors. Because even though this doesn't give me much space, I kind of like the way, the shape of this room. Feels like there's space for stuff, but not too much space, if you know what I mean. So hopefully this will work, and now I'm gonna try to build a storage area where I can put all my stuff. Guys, this is weird. I've just come to the Nether to get some glowstone because I want it for lighting, because I couldn't think of any other light emitting block that would look good in my little basement. And like, I got my glowstone, but I just realized why the Nether feels so creepy to me right now. There is nothing here. Like, I'd be so much more scared if there were ghasts out to kill me, or, you know, at least a few zombie pigmen running around. I'd be, did I say more scared? I'd be less scared. There's literally nothing whatsoever here. There's not a single pigman, no blazes, no pigmen, no ghasts, no wither skeletons, just nothing. And it's freaking me out. And I have no idea why there's nothing. There's also like a huge patch of soul sand and some lava that's not flowing. So I have no clue what's going on in here. But I feel like my Nether is glitched out. I'm pretty sure things were spawning last time I was in here. But anyway, that's a weird thing, and I'm not worried about it right now, because I'm not here to kill any Nether mobs. But I would, usually I'd be worried about it. But anyway, we're gonna go home now, because I don't like the nether, it's creepy. So, it's pretty much done by now, but before I show you my progress, I'm just moving the last of my stuff over, and I want to show you, well, I guess these count as the last of my stuff, right? I want to show you all of the flock coming with me to my new home. And I suppose I'll take the bed as well, because I don't need to sleep right now. And we can count how many pets I have on the way. How does that sound? So all the parrots are gonna come with me. Come on, little guys, you guys are free. Follow me. Oh man, they're so cute. It's like an army of adorable cuteness. Come on, guys, this way. So I have 3 cats and 4 parrots, I think, and 1 dog. I think there's also a few underground. Oh no, there's a creeper. Let's get away from it, quickly. Come on, guys. Run for your lives! Go, 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 go. Oh, there's an ocelot. I can't do anything about it right now, though. Alright, into our new home we go. You guys are all hissing. There must be a spider nearby. You can sit down. Come here, you guys. Come here. Yes, in here. I'm gonna try to get some of them to sit up here on the walls. I think that'll be cool. Yes, there you go. Good birdie. No, I don't want you on my shoulders. No. No. Come back. Come back. Oh, you guys are so undisciplined. There we go. So now I believe they're all sitting in my new humble abode. Well, actually, this one's not. Come inside, little guy. You might get eaten by the zombies or something. Oh man, that guy's colorful. He stands right out, doesn't he? Anyway, it's finished, and now you get a tour, of course, because, yeah, this episode must end with a tour. So here it is, for first impressions, and there's a little room back here. And that's pretty much it. And it looks so small. It looks so small, but it took so long to build. This took hours. It actually did. And you will see chests that are down at this level. They're not going to stay there. I am like 90% sure that once 1.13 comes out, I'll be able to place the chests next to each other. For all I know, 1.13 will be out by the time this video is published, but it's not out as I'm recording, so I'm hoping to be able to put the chests next to each other, but for now I can't do that. So these chests on the bottom are temporary. Now the blocks underneath each chest shows what material goes in the chest, and the doors are for accessing the space behind them in case I ever want to expand outwards, which I probably will, because even though a double chest is a large amount of storage, it's going to get filled up. So let's take a quick tour through the chests. These chests are for anything that I think is important to be able to reach quickly. There are crafting tables here, obviously. Those are really useful. There's an automatic furnace array here. I store all my cooked food in here because that's where it's going to come out of the furnace anyway. This is where iron will go, and later on coal, once I accumulate enough coal to fill up the furnace array, which if we take a look inside, there's quite a lot of room for coal, so I'm not sure I'll ever even start to fill out that chest. But half of this space is reserved for coal. This is for all the other valuables. It'll have a diamond block under it once I can place the chest up there. If I can't place the chest up there, I'll have to use tripwire hooks, but I figured I wouldn't waste tripwire hooks if I had the opportunity not to. So this is for lapis, emeralds, which I don't have right now, diamond, gold, and redstone. This is a chest entirely for dirt and a little bit of sand, and sandstone will go here if I ever acquire any, but I don't live anywhere close to a desert, so I can't imagine the sand spots being used very much. But as you can see, this is entirely for dirt. Bit of coarse dirt up here. Oops, those shouldn't be in that arrangement. Bit of coarse dirt and grass, so I have storage spaces for those too. This is all cobblestone, and I'm probably going to need another chest or two soon enough. This is for nether materials. This is for the gravel, flint, andesite, granite, and diorite. These materials down here are manufactured, stone manufactured materials, basically. Anything that is stone or made out of stone, and they'll eventually go in a chest here, but this is just temporary storage for them. And this is anything made out of cobblestone or any miscellaneous stones, basically. This is kind of the miscellaneous chest. This is fishing, loot, and enchanted books, which might go down into this enchanting room. It's kind of dim in here, but I know no mobs will spawn because the floor is bottom half slabs, so it's fine. And we have an anvil and an enchanting table, so that's nice right there. And I think it's a very cozy little room. You have these chiseled stone blocks over here. I used those over there as well. I really like the pattern on them, and it's kind of representative of the jungle temple, so I figured I'd put them in here because this is, after all, a jungle temple. And I should mention that I used the same theme that I've been using in my, well, that I used in my little staircase that's off in that direction somewhere. The spruce wood and the oak. And I used the jungle doors just like I used them in the chicken coop. So I think that looks pretty good. Here I figured out that I actually have enough horse armor and saddles to have 4 horses, but I haven't found a single one yet, so that'll have to wait. This is another miscellaneous chest. I have my music disc in here, and a bunch of random stuff. This is just the random stuff that didn't fit anywhere. And this stuff might come in useful, so that's why I'm keeping it here. This is all the stuff that is farmed. Sugarcane goes here. I'm leaving a few spots empty, obviously, because I'm sure there's some stuff that I haven't got in here yet that will eventually go in here. This is... well, we should start from over here now. Oh, I didn't know this chest was empty. I'm not sure what this chest is going to be for, but I'm sure I'll figure something out that I don't have room for or that I forgot about. This chest is for all the major types of wood. So, oops, that is spruce, jungle, and oak. The jungle is, of course, the main wood in the biome I'm living in. The spruce and the oak are the woods I'm going to be building with. So that is why they're all stored in this chest, and I've given them plenty of space, because I'm probably going to have quite a lot of them. This is for all the material, all the things that are made out of those materials. So, planks, stairs, slabs, doors, etc. This chest will get filled up as I craft more things. This chest is for all the other woods and the materials made out of those, including miscellaneous wooden materials, such as crafting tables and chests. This chest is for mob drops, symbolized by the bone block, of course, for the bones. And it's all neatly organized, and I've probably forgotten a mob or two, but those will get in here eventually. There's quite a lot of space for string because I have a string farm. And I actually discovered another spider spawner recently, so we might try to make a string farm out of that as well, but I'm not sure yet. As you can see, we only have 3 ender pearls, but I'd love to go to the end sometimes, so I'll probably end up hunting some endermen down and killing them, and getting some more of those. This chest is for pretty much anything that can be planted on the ground that's not like a crop. So all the saplings are here, the 3 biggest categories are prioritized. Well, not all the saplings are here, I should say. I think I'm missing acacia. And then the vines, I'm going to have a lot of vines probably, so I left a lot of spaces for those. Apples, cocoa beans, sugarcane. Ooh, I think I put sugarcane in this chest too, actually. Yeah, I should remove that. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll put sugarcane in there. Grass, ferns, flowers, you know, the basics. This is for leaves, just the jungle and the oak leaves, because those are the ones most commonly found in the jungle, and those are the ones I'm going to be using the most. So I think it's really good to have a large amount of storage space for them. This chest is for all the other leaf types, with spruce leaves being prioritized here, because I do, after all, use quite a bit of spruce wood. And there's nothing else in here, basically. I think there'll probably be some other stuff in here once I figure out what else I need space for. So, that's about it. That's the tour. I hope you enjoyed this episode, because that's where I'm wrapping things up. I hope you like this place. I really do. I want to build a second floor for it, but I really do like having the view through this window, so I might keep that unobstructed somehow. I'm not sure. But yeah, this place turned out really great, and it took a long time to make, but I really like it. So, We have officially moved in now. It's like that. I'm gonna make a reference here. It's like that part in the movie The Incredibles, not the second movie that just came out, the first movie, where I can't even remember his name, but the dad, the main character, Mr. Incredible, he gets a call from his wife saying, "We have officially moved in." And he's like, "And the last few years don't count because," and she's like, "We have just unpacked the last box." Well, that's it. I took away all the chests from my temporary outpost over there. There's nothing left. We have officially unpacked the last box. We have moved into our final home, guys. This is it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!